Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Arham. Today I tell you about introduction to SQL. SQL means structured query language. In SQL, we can select data by using select statement. At the end of the query, we must apply a semicolon. If we don't apply semicolon, then the query cannot be prosecuted. So first of all, I tell you the basics of SQL. So how we can select one column, two column, or all the columns in an SQL. For the selection of one column, we use select the name of column and the name of column what I maybe title from table. Table means film tables. In this query, I select a column name as a title and the table name as a film. So when this query prosecute, then it gives the only one column and which name is title. Select two row columns. If we want to select two columns, then we can write the name of two columns which are separated by comma. So from film table, so by this way, when this query prosecute, then it give our two columns from film tables. Selection of all column. If we want to select all columns, then there is not a good way to write all the column names. So instead of writing all the column names, we can use a static sign. So this static sign represents all the names of column which are belongs to the film table. Limit. The limit keyword is used to apply the rows. If we want to give out 5 or 10 rows, then we use a limit. So the syntax of limit is select static from films limit 10. The 10 means it only gives the 10 rows. When this query prosecute, then it give only 10 number of rows. Distinct. If we want to select all unique values from a column, then we use a distinct keyword. So distinct keyword must be used on a select statement. So we use select distinct country from films. So when this syntax prosecute, when this query prosecute, then it give data only the distinct country, not a similar country. It does not contain a similar country data. Learning to count. If we want to count the number of all if we want to count the data, then we use a count. If we want to count the things in a table, then we use count. Select count static. Static means all the information, all the number of columns can be counted from people. Here in this example, I use another table name which name is people for count to different values. If we want to count different values, then we can use distinct on the bracket and with birthday from films. So the persons whose date of birthday is different, then only the result are given below. Use of where. Where must be used after the from statement, and it is also used to filtering the result. So this is the syntax. Select static from films where release year is equal to 2016. So it gives the only data where when the movie or film released only in 2016. Select title from the film where country is equal to China. So it give the information about the China country and whose film title. Where and select title. This is the syntax. Select title from films where release year greater than 1994 and release year less than 2000. So the year in between 1994 and 2000, the only films when this syntax prosecute, then it give them result or movie which are released in between 1994 to 2000 year, where and or all film released in either 1994 or 2000. Select title from film where release year is equal to 1994 or release year is equal to 2000. When we combine and or, select title from film where release year is equal to 1994 or release year is equal to 1995 and certificate is equal to PG or certification is equal to R. So by this way, the specified information are given below. Between function. So between function is very helpful for us. So the syntax of between is select title from films where release year between 1994 and 2000. So this the between statement can more specify our information. Wherein in operator allows you to specify multiple values in where clause. For example, select name from kids where age in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the kids whose age 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, when this query prosecute, then we get the information about those kids whose age is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Null operator. Null operator represent the missing or unknown values. If we want to find out the null or missing values, then we can prosecute this syntax. Select count static from people where birthday is null. If we want if we don't represent unknown if we want to give out unknown values, then we write instead of is null we use is not null, then we give all information and on the data. Like and not like operator used to search for a pattern in a column. We use percentage sign or underscore with like operator. Select name from companies where name like data, percentage sign and semicolon. So this gives the information whose company names must be started with data. Not like operator find record that are not matched the pattern you specify. For example, select name from companies where name not like B and percentage sign. So the company name which must be started with B cannot be prosecuted in this data. Get name of people whose name have R as second letter, then we can write a pattern like this: underscore R percentage and enclosed in a semicolon. If we want, if the name begin with B, then we use B percentage sign. Aggregate function. Aggregate function not used in where clause. It must be used in select statement. Select in aggregate function, the four function must be applied: average, maximum, minimum, sum. If we want the average of our budget, which are if we want to find out the average budget in film, then we can write this type of syntax. If we want the maximum budget on the films, then we can write this type of syntax: select maximum bracket budget from films. If we want minimum budget, then we can write this type of syntax, and if we want all the budget, then we can write this type of syntax: select some budget from film. arithmetic function. As we know that arithmetic function are multiply, plus, minus, and VN. So in SQL we can also perform arithmetic functions. Select, if we select 4 multiple 3, then it give a result of 12. 4/3, then it give result 1. If we write 4 dot decimal 0/3 decimal 0, then it give a result of 1.33. So for precision we must add decimal as aliasing. This function is used to give the temporary name to the specific column. For example, get title and net profit for all fields. Alias the net profit as net underscore profit. So for this statement, we can write a syntax like this: select title, comma, because we need two columns. The first one is title and the next one is net profit. So the net profit can be given by when we minus the gross profit, gross minus budget, then we give a net profit. From film, the film show the name of table. Order by. Order by key used to sort result in ascending, and DESC key used to sort result in descending. So for this purpose, the syntax like this: select title from film, order by release year, DESC. DESC means the information are given out in descending order. So if we convert this syntax into an order by ascending order, then we can only remove the DESC, then we can get the information, or our data must be arranged in ascending wise order. Group by. It is used to group the rows that have the same values into summary ratio. For example, select release year, maximum budget from films, group by release year. So the our information must be grouped by according to the releasing year. Having clause. If we filter the result on the basis of aggregate function, then we use having clause. Having clause, select release year from film, group by release year, having count title greater than 10. It show only those years in which more than 10 films release. So these are the basics or introduction to SQL. So that is from my side, and this is my certificate which I got from Datacamp. Thank you. That is from my side.